What's good, Africa? Once again, it's Wednesday, the new Friday. Streaming live from the Good House, featuring your favorite hosts.
Service at your service. It's going to be a great show. James, Yo, Bono Hungu still in the building.
And I am Alexis.
Charlie Slim, come on.
On this week's show, on the ones and twos, it's our guest DJ K1, and on Artist Corner, we link up with Kaleche Mumo. We are joined by guest host Patricia Kihoro. So let's hump this.
Yes. I had to adjust my headset real quick. All right, let's do this. Citizens of the world, people of all races, faces, places, Karibuni. Welcome to the Midnight Hump Show episode. What is it?
It's the deuce, baby.
Bang, bang. You see that? We made it over the hump, over the life expectancy of most males in the world now.
I'm saying, yo.
What?
Compton is crazy, yo.
Wow.
That's literally, I think that's what it is. You helped us make it to number 22, and we're still here making noise on Wednesday. Come rain, come snow, or we be at the Good House.
Oh,
Patricia. All right, here we go. I go by the name of Bono Hungu real quick. Let me just let you guys know we're still in the building. And hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm very good. I just would like to know. I only know you as a cyclist, but I hear you have some other government names that.
I promise I thought you were going to say, I only know you as a psychic or something.
No, cyclist.
Can you let the lady introduce herself now?
Black Mamba.
Shh. It's not a black mamba.
Okay.
It's a rally.
Oh,
21 speed. Very
21.
light titanium frame.
21 speed.
It's cool. Yeah, but you know. You just won. She won. She's here.
And your
She
name
won
is?
it. And thank you for being with us this Wednesday.
My name's Sa,
Okay.
Patricia Jean Wangeshi Kihoro.
Damn, you dropped all of the names.
I'm saying.
Just in case you didn't know. Also known as Britannia Zimaisha. Also
Aye,
known as
yeah,
P
yeah.
Drizzle Dog.
Oh, snap.
Or Patrizi Baby.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So take your pick.
Britannia Zimaisha.
Yeah, it's because, you know, there's so many things that I do and I have to sort of just differentiate and let people know that as much as I diversify, like I still, I take on my roles very seriously
You keep
in
it
each
real.
thing that I do. Yeah.
Well, welcome, Britannia Zimaisha.
Thank you.
Um,
Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
I can't even stop laughing. All right, cool. I'll let everybody
Britannia
else into
Zimaisha,
it.
like, you come visit me, I can hook you up.
Bas. Sisi ni wa Maryland.
Noted.
Lakini ni sawa tu. It's okay.
I'm also very knowledgeable. You know about the Britannia encyclopedias?
They exist.
Well, speak to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll make you definitely take us to that.
I'm
right
your
there.
best friends, like Google.
Google her.
Yeah. No, not Google. Like,
I'm about to, anyway, about Britannia and Googling you. We'll follow up on that. I want to know about these other homies on the side of the bench who are so quiet all of a sudden. I think you might have scared them with this one. No? Is that?
Yo, good people. Hey, M, also known as M, also known as M.
M.
Those are that's the through, that's the me. I diversify with the one letter,
Triple M.
triple M.
well, you can flip it. If you flip it, it's an E, a W.
See?
So there's like lots of, it's a 3.
I'm all those things. Those are all the things that
Perspective.
I am. Perspective. And by the way, I just wanted to say, I was thinking about this week. I never say enough how much I love that you guys spend your late night hours with us. Because we were kicking it the other night, a bunch of homies sitting around with our laptops, and I was like, wow, these are precious hours. You guys work hard all day long, and then these are like golden moments, So thank you for being here with us. I
Yes.
appreciate it. Seriously. Hello.
Finally, I can introduce myself. What the crap, yo? Long intros
It's the Britannia.
to the point.
The Britannia.
Kevin Service, what's happening, people? Yo, though. Mr. Tennessee Titans.
Hello.
Hold
Shout
on.
out to Eddie George, number 27. Who's that on the decks, Patricia?
This is a curator of cool. As you can see, he's multifaceted.
Okay.
He
Oh, he
Thank you very
poses
much.
too.
His name is let me see, where do we start? Kevin Minor,
Oh, gosh.
aka K1,
Oh,
aka DJ One Time, aka Mark Mende, aka Homie.
Damn.
He's just that dude. He's
Thank
like
you.
that
Cool.
cool.
Thank you.
Titles
He's
and
the
titles.
K1 the entertainer.
Wow.
Wow.
He's also like, if you're a damsel in distress somewhere, just holla. He's that dude.
These long-ass intros were brought to you by...
Thank you.
It's been a lovely show. And I hope you have a good night.
Patricia, the cake is on its way to your house right now. I need to walk
Hold on.
around with you.
Hold on, dude. You were never just called Kevo.
No, No.
Wow.
Yo,
He's
I was born.
different.
I was
don't know how
born
you
with a
missed that
fro.
one.
You know, it was just. It was just.
It passed you.
Okay, Fro.
Oh my gosh. No, Kevin, probably primary school, but the officially like the nickname K1 started when I was in primary school.
Okay.
Yeah,
Class
towards
one.
the end. Thereabouts, maybe class 7. And then was a joke that stuck. I'm Kevin Minor. I have a friend called Kevin Minor. And someone was like, haha, you guys have the same names. You should be K1, you should be K2. And then it kind of stuck.
And it's
Was that like Kevin Hart or something? That sounded like Kevin Hart.
slightly? Yeah.
no,
There's a bit
no,
of
no,
it.
no, no, no.
You're gonna add Kevin Hart to your name as well, man.
Thank you for being here
Tight.
with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me
thank you.
on this amazing show.
Yeah, man. Of course, K1's gonna be holding down the guest DJ. I mean, the house DJ for this evening. A
moment.
big shout out to DJ Waba, the party starter, who
Waba,
usually
Waba.
is at that spot. He's holding it down. I see you, bro. Shout out to you. And damn, folks, episode
Time.
22.
So get in. Jump in. Let's go.
I think it's about that time we jump straight into the news riff and get
Oh,
this
hold
show
up, though.
going. Oh, I forgot about the
Oh,
people.
inbox.
You didn't forget. You were just worried about those intros, man.
It's true. It's true. Long intros.
Big up to these people, man. Thanks you guys for following us. We have Bonnie Mwali, I hope I said your name right, at Eyewitness. Dang, bro, you snitching? Karaoke at F Karaoke. Josh Wainaina at Wainaina Josh. Hashtag Most Def May 28th. Straight up. That's at Kenya Night. And David Oyuke. Big up. Is that Lakeside? Oyuke.
Oh, you Kenya.
Ah, that's what that is.
No, it might not be. Shout out to you, Devo, anyway. Truth, man.
That's what it is, though, man.
I don't know now. I'm nervous. Should we intro
No, we're
news?
ready
riff?
now.
We ready?
I think we're ready, man.
All right. This is News Riff. I'm telling you guys, this is the most exciting news bulletin. I'm going to stand for this in the city. And of course, the What's Good Live News Riff. And I don't know what you guys found this week, but I stumbled across a story, actually a person. I was just in cyberspace, surfing.
I've been there.
And it brought to me somebody who I really admired, and I was like, I want to do a tribute to somebody that's been special and I know has made like the minds of a lot of people out there, whatever. So I'm just gonna play the video and shut up. Check this out.
Who that? Who that?
Lower than the fastest first sector we've seen so far this weekend. But everything looking fairly neat and tidy so far.
Into 16.3, to say 16.1 is the target time, but we'll see how much fuel the others put in. But I think they're minimising the damage here, Ferrari. That's what it's all about in this qualifying session. It'll be surprising to see them on pole position, but we've been surprised before. Look at the turn-in speed Michael Schumacher has there. Just incredible into the stadium section, and he's looking good for a sub 1 minute 14. Great speed, great apex speed he took through the Sachs hairpin too. Now let's just appreciate the commitment he gives it through the final turn. Here comes the line then. Schumacher surely goes fastest, and that is a brilliant time. That is incredible. He smashed the best time through the final sector by a mile. So cancel that idea that they shouldn't be on the front row of the grid. That was a stunner.
It
Now,
was
dude,
very
like, literally, I
impressive
know you're
indeed. The
watching that,
last
you expected
sector,
something big to happen,
4
but I'm
tenths of a
telling
second
you,
faster than
Michael
anything
Schumacher,
we've
as a
seen
driver
so far
myself
this
on
weekend.
the streets of my
Ayrton
road,
Senna, 65 pole
I just gotta say,
positions.
like, Michael
Michael
Schumacher was honestly
Schumacher,
one of the
61
greatest of all time
pole
to
positions
ever touch the wheel.
in
And
Formula
the
1.
reason he came up this week for Newsriff is because his wife, Corinna Schumacher, is selling his private jet, his 34 million euro private jet, but not for no reason. Obviously, Michael Schumacher is still in like a in and out of consciousness state after his skiing accident in the Swiss Alps. So she's selling that. She's selling the chalet, and everyone's like, WTF and stuff like
Yeah,
that. But truthfully, she's just said Michael's in a state where she doesn't feel he'll ever recover fully to enjoy those. So I just, I wanted us to send out our prayers, our love to Michael Schumacher, for a guy who literally entertained us for a decade plus.
Legend, man.
And he's one of the dopest. So this one just goes out to Michael Schumacher and any Formula One fans out there. We can't forget about this guy right here. That's all I'll say, man.
Real.
Big
So
up
that,
him, man.
yeah, man, that was my news riff story this week.
I know, man.
It's gone, man. There it is.
That dude was a beast, though.
He's
no lie.
beast. He's
for
beast,
sure.
man.
No
He's-
lie.
He's beast, and I know that Tejas Hirani is on the way. So Tejas, do this for Kenya. Do this for Michael, man.
I'm saying, yo.
All right, that was me. That was me this week.
Uh-oh.
Pato.
Sema.
Ati Pato.
Plateau, first of all.
What did you find for news this week?
So,
Before you dig into that one.
well, Our neighboring country, our neighbors, Uganda.
Uganda, Watagwan.
Yeah.
Waraji.
So what happened was, Durex had this survey that they conducted, and they basically wanted to find which is the most sexually satisfied country in the world. So
The world?
in the world, yes.
Okay.
Well, they only ended up surveying 26 countries.
Okay.
And Uganda topped the list.
Whoa.
Uganda.
Sexually satisfied.
It
Yes.
gets it in.
Like after Germany, after
Literally.
Spain, after Switzerland, Uganda topped the list.
Wow.
And they said that the things that they were sort of surveying was mutual love and respect between the partners,
Wow.
freedom from sexual dysfunction, frequency of sex, and pre-intimacy, and an exciting sex life. And
Wow.
Uganda was number one. Kenya
Wow.
was nowhere on that list.
So hold on. What you're trying to say?
Yes.
What we heard loud and clear there. So you're saying in Kenya, there was nobody who was sexually satisfied.
We're not as sexually satisfied as the 26 top countries on the list. Like Chinese people are more sexually satisfied than Kenyans.
What?
But that's unfair because the ratio over there, I mean, it's not even. Yeah.
Hold
No,
on.
but think about it. Like Kenya was not even on the list.
I'm
do
not
you even
surprised
measure?
though, because y'all always complaining though, right? Aren't they always complaining?
We're
You
highly
Kenyan
strung.
men,
We're highly strung. Like that must be one of the reasons. Like people are
Highly
just like,
strung.
oh, don't
Sex
do
might
this.
help.
Strung, like we're tight.
No. Hold on. Just let's slow down here. K1,
He's
let me
offended.
ask you something.
Personally.
First of all, how do they measure this? And
Thank
K1,
you.
do you think this is I mean, they're insulting wanaume wa Kenya, saying that, well, it's not really men only, but the thing that I'm trying to get at is like, how are they studying this, man?
Now
Mac
this-
Mena
this
is stumped.
This is
Yeah, no
I just
words.
wonder, like, you know, what was the basis? And I was having a conversation with her earlier before you know, what's the basis? Like why the countries?
Well,
Like,
first
what does
of
that
all,
say?
one of the
What's the
things
population?
one of the things they measured, they were like Ugandans have sex for an average of 26 minutes.
No, surely.
Now, last week on Twitter,
how-
there was
wait,
a
wait.
conversation that came up, and guys
What?
were like,
Wait.
2 minutes. 2
Wait, wait,
minutes
wait,
is
wait.
all we need. 2 minutes. And then they said that sexually active Ugandans have sex for at least an hour.
Uh-huh.
See, now the men are silent.
Yeah. And so, yeah, people are like, an hour, but
wait,
it's like
wait.
2 minutes, and then we take a
I also
nap.
want to know how.
We can cuddle for 58 minutes.
That's
How do
hilarious.
they? How do they get these averages? That's what,
Look, I'm not embarrassed to say I'd be done. You remember Teo's intro? I'd have been done long before his intro, man. I don't even know what's going on.
Hold on,
right now.
Pat.
This is important
even-
because
I got things to do.
And this is important. This is important news because sex is one of, like, you know, survival instincts. You know, like without sex, there's no continuation of
It's very
of,
true.
of humanity. So it's an important study, and
Do it for the people.
and if people are sexually frustrated,
Yeah.
then it's just, you know, it's a risk to
But the
humanity.
irony of you saying that and Durex, who prevents you from getting children, running that, isn't that a conflict of interest?
And also, let's
Yo,
not
this-
forget.
this-
Let's
But-
also not forget that Uganda is the highest consumer of alcohol in the world.
And the-
So I think they run. You know, when you talk about sexual satisfaction, you got to look at the quality of the research that's going on here.
And also,
Yeah,
and
you know.
also, there was a story that ran in Uganda last year where parliamentarians were talking about how some parts of Uganda, the condoms were too small for
Too
the
small.
population,
Too small. Talking about
Too
sexually
small.
satisfied.
Hold on.
and it was a risk.
Hold on.
And it was these regular
make these
condom
men
brands
Hold on.
were too small, so they had to manufacture special condoms for their youngsters because the risk of the spread of HIV was, you know, like you can't have people who can't fit into them.
Mariska, what do you have to say about? You're too freaking
It's been
quiet.
a little quiet over here.
Yeah,
I
man.
feel that there's a lot of angry, conflicted men over here, and I'm
Yeah.
just
You know,
interested
it's
in all the dynamics that
energy
are
is a
playing
little
out
bit
at the
different
moment.
right
It's a
now,
little
yeah.
high. It's a little high strung over here.
Fast and efficient.
We're okay. We're okay.
You know, we didn't make the list,
We're
folks.
confident. You know.
We didn't make
Moving
the list.
along
and that's-
swiftly.
So
That's what it
Uganda,
is.
I think,
See
you
what I
know,
did there?
maybe, you know, travel, move there,
Lessons.
something.
Have you been to Uganda as we finish this little saga?
When I was a youngster, so I was not able to fully appreciate my time there.
Whatever, yo.
Okay, I see. Go to Uganda and just judge for yourself. Anyway, all right, cool. That's Pat. Pat putting us on Durex.
Okay, well, on another note, For anybody who loves Bollywood music, dance, culture, it's
Bollywood.
now officially after 15 years coming to London. So here's a little video to brief us on that. It's a little
Bollywood.
interesting moment going on in history.
Oh my.
It's like a dream come true for us. It's like taking a part of India and getting it to London for audiences to see what India is about, what we are all about as dancers, and what our culture is all about. So we're very, very excited because Indians obviously have some information about the folk dances, about different cultures and dance styles, but here we really want people to see that India has a lot more than just Bollywood.
I remember the first day we reached London, we went to a coffee store and we were just ordering coffee and they're like, why are you here for? What are you here for? And we told them that we are here for a musical beyond Bollywood. Bollywood dancing, really? Oh my God, I'm a big fan of Bollywood dancing. And that lady was just floored. Like, I want to come and see that musical. So she was so excited about it. And whosoever we meet on the streets, they're like, oh my God, first of all, they're performing at London Palladium. That's a big thing. And then beyond Bollywood, it's Bollywood musical, Indian musical. That's new because I remember the last time the musical that happened in London, in West End, was Bombay Dreams, I guess. And that was Andrew Lloyd Webber it was his production. So after 15 years, something which is Indian, it's coming from India. So it's a big deal.
This is a traditional Kathak costume, which is of the Mughal style, where we have this entire jewelry, which is comes from Lucknow, from those parts of India, and it is very comfortable because I've been performing in this all throughout. So yeah.
Really about the hat.
Oh, boy, that was hungry.
I would love to watch that.
See, well, okay, so the reason why I brought this up is really because, you know, when the Fela Kuti musical was really, really huge, like a year or two ago, it was everywhere. So, I mean, it's just like times are clearly shifting. You know, after 15 years, finally something's coming directly from, excuse me.
Big Papa's still
Things are
laughing about
coming
it.
directly from India. So it's just my hope that finally, like, Kenyans will really understand as well that, like, something that is done here can go global. It can go worldwide. It can, like, you know, pierce the Western kind of veil that's,
Like
you know,
Mark Mendes.
it can
No,
be in
wait.
the Palladium
It's
Theater. I
int-
want to see that happen.
It's interesting that you say that because 3 years ago, I was a part of a troupe like that, and we did a tour in Europe.
See?
And
What
we
is it
took-
called? What is it called?
It was Magical Kenya Safari through. It was Out of Africa Safari through Kenya.
Nice.
And it was Kenyan music from all the way back, beginning of time to we are on Bogabo kind of
cool.
current times, and we did that. We have the DVDs. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to do the show here.
See, we need more of that.
Yeah.
So people believe it needs to happen.
Yeah.
The rest of the
Please.
world needs to know how radical this culture is.
What'd you say about his hat game?
It's a
I was
hat
saying,
game. Really, I think it just happened
you
because of
know,
the hat.
No,
Like
I
they were
just-
like, we can't not have that hat in London.
Vicious.
I think it was a pretty fly fitted.
Watch, Octo was gonna be
But they
wearing
like to
that
call it a
hat
turban.
soon.
You know what else was fly?
What else is fly?
The
bro?
legend is back. Johnny Vighetti, man. Dropping new music, man.
Bros,
I
I've
love
been
the
seeing you.
look
I've
of
been
that
seeing you
album.
I know,
sharing
it's
this.
really
Yeah, man, I'm
nice.
trying to
It's
promote
very
it, man.
nice.
You know, I'm
Beautiful.
12 years behind on Kenyan music, so this is special to me. You know
This
what I'm
is
saying?
nice.
Oh, it's
But
beautiful.
brand new album, he's giving out like 25,000 free copies, bro.
What? That's dope.
And not like downloads, like actual copies. Big
Physical
up to you guys, man. I think it was Ken Ring who produced the whole thing. He's from Sweden, I believe.
Nice.
Good friend of SDL. What's up, SDL? What's up? What's up?
What's up, STL?
I'm saying, you know?
Let's come back to music.
But,
look at me, Shay.
Why did you say that 3 times?
Who? Oh, don't even worry about it, eh?
Shout outs.
Wangeshi also is dropping new music, man. Well, actually, she already did. You know what I'm saying?
I love
Cardiac
cover.
Arrest. Man, Kevin Provoke.
Yeah, shout
Big
out to
Soul.
Provoke.
Fire.
Brainworks. Those guys are getting it in.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? So we had some fan comments. We're going to check that out, how they feel about it. You could read a couple of those, Bueno and Hungu.
Oh man, can I see them? I can't.
Yeah,
Em,
can't see them.
I can
Can
see
you
it.
see? Yeah,
you
you
can
can.
see this track's off the chain.
Mhm.
Damn Wangeshi, this is on all levels of dope. Yo, mommy, too fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, just basically killing it. A lot
Yeah,
of
man.
love, lot of awesomeness.
I know.
Fans love
Not
that
surprising.
music, man.
It's awesome, man. Shout out to Wangeshi, of course. Like, she's murdering it. And Killer Lesh was waiting. Keep dropping some of that Wangeshi featuring Wangeshi, which is like a tight concept.
saying,
That's
right?
a tight concept right there.
Good
Yeah.
stuff, man. Support local music, yo.
Yes.
And she's so young.
True.
She's super young.
True.
Like she's really, really young, and she's doing such great
doing
things. Yeah.
I think it's that time, though.
I think it's that time.
Ratchet news time.
I think it's that time.
News.
Wait, you had something else you wanted to add there?
Nah, man.
Oh, you were listening to the pipes? All right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
in?
this is the time for my favorite segment of the show.
Yeah.
Ratchet news. And it's funny that I say that because this week I actually don't have any stories for you.
That's ratchet.
And that's
of you.
ratchet.
In
That's
itself, it's
of you.
ratchet. But literally, you want ratchet, drive outside, look outside the window. It's ratchet all
No
over.
lie. No freaking lie, by the way, man.
But like, Pat, did you have some ratchet news to share with us?
Let me ask you a question. Do you remember during the census, like, did you participate? Did people come to your house and ask you questions?
I was eating.
Was this about
I was
sexual
asleep.
satisfaction?
No.
Okay.
This has to do with the rains that have been happening. So one of the questions that they ask you is, do you have a boat or a canoe?
No
Right?
yachts.
And
No
of course,
yachts.
everybody's like, no.
Wow.
A
Didn't ask
boat.
about a
I
yacht.
don't,
Wow.
you know, and this is a question that comes to you like you're living in Nairobi in an apartment block, and one of the questions
Do
is,
you have a
Do you have a
do
canoe?
you have a boat or a canoe? So of course everyone is like, no. It's just one of those random questions.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
Wow.
With the rains that have been happening and the floods that have been going down in Nairobi, there's people who actually do have canoes. That's the headmaster of Braben School who was leaving
Braben.
his basement parking this morning.
Basement parking.
Yeah, on
is-
his canoe.
That's-
Because it's like one of those questions should have been, a suggestion. We suggest that you should acquire a canoe or a boat
Wow.
because sometime in the near future you're gonna need it.
No offense, though.
What?
It's a one-man canoe. That tells you how he feels about you students. I'm sorry.
I know.
He's like,
actually,
screw y'all.
it's-
I'm out of here.
That's a little bit ratchet.
I'm
that's-
saying, right?
Yo, but that's hilarious. Braben, I mean, your headmaster has got a canoe. He's got his tie up and tied down, sleeves up, and it's like 9 o'clock in the morning.
He's
Yo, some of the
ready.
headmasters that I had in boarding school just would never be caught dead. There'll be the homies right there trying to swim or on the side trying to. So I don't know. You okay? Which school were you in? Would your headmaster ever pull stunts like these?
Negatron. Negatron. Like, yo.
Yeah.
Just never.
He wouldn't show up and you'd think he's still there. Those guys who just rule with an iron fist
Wow.
of fear.
Oh,
That's what I'm
Like
talking
even though
about.
you can't see him, like you're just there, like yeah.
You feel his presence.
Yeah, he's around somewhere.
Yo, so
like
Fist,
my daddy.
Slaps, like they're just right around the corner. You just think he's right around the corner.
that's
And
crazy.
you could go a whole day thinking he's there and he's not. So he would never, he wouldn't even have to come to school. Just like,
Yeah, people might not fear him as
They
much
know.
in a yellow canoe.
I know, man.
No.
Yo, if you go to
God.
if you go to Braben, please let us know. Tweet us.
How
What's the
did you
name of
get
your
to
headmaster?
school?
I know.
What is the name of your headmaster?
And how did you get to school?
And-
Because it's been crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's been crazy.
What
Very
else is
ratchet.
ratchet, though?
I have something ratchet. Okay, so this is an official police recommendation from North Adams, Massachusetts Police Force. Chasing bears through the woods drunk with a dull hatchet is strongly not advised.
Oh, my.
For anyone who may have been conflicted about that matter, that's the consensus on that.
What's a hatchet?
Apparently,
Sorry, I just
a
wanna ask.
hatchet is like a
ratchet
like
hat.
no,
Exactly
it's like
what I
what
was
you
thinking.
chop wood with. It's kind of like a hatchet.
It's like an axe.
Apparently, there was a man, a camper, who saw a bear, and he was apparently concerned about the livelihood of the people in his area, and so he drunkenly tore off into the woods with a dull hatchet.
Wow.
So then they released this statement that says the hatchet man was taken into protective custody due to his incapacitation from the consumption of alcoholic beverage. We are still trying to figure out what his end game was. Any thoughts on what he was going to do if he did locate it? We would certainly like to hear because we have no idea. They were pretty upset, and ultimately they said, if you see a bear, leave it alone and call us. We certainly don't need anyone going all Davy Crockett, chasing it through the woods
Davy
drunk
Crockett.
with
I
a dull
remember that
hatchet.
show.
What?
So
I've never even
I
seen
think
it.
that's a good
Bear hunting
recommendation.
with
I think
dull
that's spot on.
tools.
It's good that they made that a statement
It
because
is.
you never
Necessary.
that
just
maybe
never
a few
know.
people were thinking about doing it,
Yeah.
and it's
My
just
camping
important
plans
to
have
let people
changed.
know that
Yeah.
these are
No,
not things
there
we
goes the
should do.
vacation, man.
He said there goes the vacation. Jeez.
What you got?
Not going with
Yo,
the bears,
man.
huh?
What you got?
I'm going to try and make this quick because it's kind of ridiculous.
It's ratchet news.
A reporter by the name of Seymour Hesh claims Obama lied about bin Laden's death and dumping. Apparently.
Wow. That came right on time.
I know, man. You know how they said, oh, yeah, man, the SEALs went in there, shot the guy, we dropped him in the Dead Sea. Apparently, he was under arrest for a couple years already. You know what I'm saying? They cut off the electricity to the town.
Yeah.
So that Pakistani military wouldn't know the SEALs were coming in. And the guy is buried somewhere in Afghanistan right now, which got me wondering, what other lies in my life have I believed?
Man, oh man.
You might have to turn down the music. This might get a little dramatic.
Oh, God.
When I was growing up, I was told,
Oh, wow.
if you pee in bed, a snake will appear and bite your choo-choo. I believed it.
So
When the-
silent. So silent over here. I just wish
When
everything
the interviewer says, we'll call you, everything Kanyari has ever said, when your mechanic says your car's fixed, when a government office sign includes the words fast and efficient, when the doctor says everything's okay, when customer service says they'll be happy to help you,
no.
when the pastor says it'll be a short sermon, when the boss says you can have it off for the next day, when he says you don't look fat in that dress, or he loves your cooking, or that he's listening to what you're saying,
Wow.
when your parents say they love you, when your mom says you're a beautiful baby, but all your baby pictures were lost in a fire, and you can't find any information about that fire in the town records.
Wounded childhood.
When you ask your
things
girlfriend if
emerging.
everything's okay, and she says, uh-huh. When you ask what's wrong, and she says, nothing. When you ask if she's forgiven you, and she says, yup. But the greatest lie is when she says, I do.
Oh. Is there something? Is
That
there
got dark really fast.
Is there a
Can we
follow-
put
is
the
there-
music
Do you
back
need a
on?
hug?
That's not what people need on a Wednesday.
Let me hold your hand.
Someone just give him
okay.
some milk. Jeez.
Give him
So
some
Give
milk.
him some milk.
You'll be
Can we get a
fine.
glass of warm milk in here?
You'll be
man.
okay. Don't worry. I'm here for you.
As
That's
we-
all I have, man.
But just
You
for
sure?
5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's funny, man. You had the colorful hat on today. I was like, yo, you know, and then, you know, it's all right. We'll discuss this outside over a glass of milk.
Ratchet trauma.
Is this
therapy.
why you're dressed in black today?
No, yeah, Big Papa.
This morning life.
Big Papa, I don't know what we're gonna do.
I'm sorry.
You know,
We're back.
All right.
you sure?
I think he needs a wiper for his.
Big Papa,
Getting
you sure we
misty.
back? You sure we back on this one?
We're good, man.
Wow.
I just had to release. Yeah, I'm good.
All right then. I need you to let them know who's coming up next and you know what else you got to do.
Coming up next.
Grab some milk.
Yo, we got a special singer, aka presenter, Kaleche Mumo, coming through, drop some hot music. But first,
Into the house.
remember I said Vigeti dropped a new album. We're gonna check out his video, Siku Moja. Legend in the making, man. Check this out.
Siku moja unajua kila mtu anataka tu kukaa fresh nini, watu wamechoka na hii form bana. Kila mtu anangoja hiyo siku moja tu. Dini ikakuja ikatugawanisha, sasa amani hakuna na kila pande vita kumebadilika. Nashindo form ni gani, hata kipande sina, nauliza home ni gani. Nataka spande kichwa, petition dom ni sanif, no brother mpate picha, nilazwe hospitali, mimi nilipata bicha, royani hot ni kali, inatatanisha na misi sote ndani. Bado tunaishi enzi za utumwa, nikimeditate ni mambo ya kishenzi ya kikuma. Venye hiyo fomu yendi fresh yani uma, nusweti mwana jeshi tajituma. One day vako flani na gostani, serikali imeleta msako mtani. Usijipate hapo ndani, eti unaambia afande hapo mwani. Siku moja masela tutaishi fresh, siku moja kwenda jela makudedi, siku moja kwenda peras meji seti, siku moja, siku moja, siku moja, siku moja, siku moja masela tutaishi fresh, siku moja kwenda jela makudedi, siku moja kwenda peras meji seti, siku moja, siku moja, siku moja, siku moja, siku moja. Mi nataka zangu, mi sitaki zao. Kifo tu pekee ndo naweza kuni stop me now. Originate, story za kukopi how. Nashindwa flow gani taleta more money. Mambo igongani, niweze kuwa na best home yani. Kuna kulala, watu tafuna mishara. Na kuna inshallah ya kutafuna ni msala. Ukizubaa we watakuta ni fala. Edha uwe na ama una inshallah. Kumamake ukipenda kubabake. Imefika mida masela tukaa sake, ama iwe shida kwa jela doka make. Kama umeshiba so beda tutaanzaje, wewe niambie mali man tutaanzaje, yeah? Tunaifanya kila siku bila kitu, huniambii kitu. basi mchizi teka chipi tu. Siku moja masela tutaishi fresh. Siku moja kwenda jela makudedi. Siku moja kwenda peras meji seti. Siku moja masela tutaishi fresh. Siku moja kwenda jela makudedi. Siku moja kwenda peras meji seti. Siku moja. Yeah, machino rekebisha hata tubongo msoto. Kibin pande ya mita niko na bonge mtoto. Na yeye halalinja watu wagongo ngoto. Kutitiwa kama mtumwa huwa tutagangi. Mami nimekunja sura nimevuta bangi. Kijejiki kwa kio najichukia sana. Eti Johnny ndo huyo minabukia prama. Walimwengu sio eti dunia bana. Wanaume ndio eti kumia ama. Kwa sasa tutu zero tushaumia sana. Ama muulize mliro tumetulia jamaa. Kusema kweli man tumetulia jamaa. Hakuna kitu mimi naweza fanya. In the post tu lakini natengeza mwanya. International si tuna hustle now. Ni mikasa kwa wiki bidi ni risasi flow. Moja masela tutaishi fresh. Siku moja kwenda jela makudedi. Siku moja kwenda peras meji seti. Siku moja masela tutaishi fresh. Siku moja kwenda jela makudedi. Siku moja kwenda peras meji seti. Siku moja. Man, najua yani ile siku moja mtu umechile yani unasikia tu uko sawa, unapata ile hakuna stress nini, kila kitu iko sawa yani unaona tu mambo inasonga, unapata hiyo form. Sabi ingine sometime inakuwa gani issue. Yani nasikia.
Yes.
Mr. Vigeti is a prophet, apparently. See all that water in that video? He knew it was coming. Siku moja.
It's true.
I'm saying, yo.
No, for real, that was a really chill vibe, though.
I know,
It
right?
was really nice.
That's
yeah.
a legend, man. You guys got to get that album, yo.
Yeah.
Mr. Vigeti, check that out. Ken Ring, what's up? Lakini, Midnight Hump Show, episode 22, The Deuce Deuce. This is Artist Corner. If you only knew who was in the studio. Usually I have good intros, M. But, I'd like to have this individual introduce themselves.
Oh, really? Is that how we're rolling? For the first time on the Midnight Hump, my name is Kaleche. What's up, party people in the building?
Ooh.
Not struggling.
I'm saying. A little too natural there.
Oh, come on, man. This is just, a mic, me, check, 1, 2, 3, let's do this.
That's your place.
Hold on. Do I hear a freestyle?
Hell no.
K1, did you hear that?
I think I did.
Yeah, that one just, gone. Missed it.
She won't do a freestyle, but she'll drop new music on us.
But in your own way, you always kind of freestyle on the mic in the way that you relate to people.
I think it's one of the things that comes naturally to me. I think my mother had the biggest challenge with me as a kid because I was always yap. And you're like, no. She's like, no, not now. And the life of the party from when I was like 3, every time that Bonnie M Christmas song would check in, I'd be the one grabbing onto whatever I could, the tomato sauce, and going. And that was me.
And
that
look
was
at you now.
I know.
Hey,
You followed it all the way
now
through.
she's proud. She's busy introducing me like, have you met Kaleche Mumo?
Yeah, it flips, huh?
She's the one of, and I'm like, no, I'm your daughter.
Let's leave it at that.
You know.
Hold up, though. They know you as that. Let's talk about this music, though.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to try and keep the focus there.
Yes.
Rescue.
Yes.
I'm willing to be.
You're willing to be. Great. Fantastic. That means that you have a kind of an ambience and presence about you that requires to be rescued, and you remember that there's only one person who can do that.
I hope you were taking notes, Patricia, because she said it, not me.
I've been rescued before by Macron.
We have something in
I
common.
am conversant with being in distress. So rescuing, you got
You got it?
But it's okay. Like we can always talk about somebody else stepping in for Macmende. It's easy.
Hey, and like I was saying, I have not been around for over a decade, so I'm behind on Kenyan music. How long have you been doing music?
Wow. I've been doing music now. This is my 4th single.
Oh, okay.
My first single I released in 2013. That was like a coming out of the box kind of experience. I've always loved singing, been singing behind the scenes for weddings, for events, backing up people. But then I hadn't gotten that psyched to get into a studio and actually do my own music until I was pushed into the studio by Kolo
Collins Manjaro? Kolo?
mfupi kama nyundo and Yulopa, and they put me in and they said, you're going to do this. We know you can sing. We know you've been singing for a long time. And, you know, then we came up with my baby. Yeah.
Man, shout out to Buanangoma, Mr. Yulopa. Side B, baby. That's my family right there.
So that was the first song. Fast forward to now. I mean, this year I released Ngito, which is Kamba to mean heavy, a heavy vibe, a heavy feeling, with electric DJs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some
was a
nice
tight
cool
track, though.
vibe. And so here we are now with some Arake Monabuja doing, what's up, Rescue.
I'm saying. And I know we have the lyric video. I'm actually curious. Why did you go that route instead of an actual video?
I think one of the few things I've learned in the short time that I've been doing music is that you want people to know the lyrics, understand the song, especially when it has a deeper meaning, a deeper calling to you. So I felt like if I give you a lyric video, you'll connect with the lyrics, connect with the song. So by the time I give you the video, boom, you're so hooked, you're singing it off the chain.
Where are lyrics for you in the music process? Because I know a lot of vocalists, sometimes it just starts with just lyrics, sometimes it's melodies. What's your process that way?
My process is I need a beat, so hence why he thought that I would, probably drop something. I need a beat, and then that will speak to me. And chances are, most of the time, it speaks to me while I'm in the bathroom, and that's when I'm like, oh, that can work. I don't know why, but that works.
A lot of artists actually say that really great ideas come
in
to
the
them
bathroom.
Patricia, is that true?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
The bathroom is
but
my
it's
most
true.
important room.
Yeah.
It almost feels like a sacred space because it's confined. It doesn't have a lot of energetic traffic that goes through it. It feels very private.
The acoustics are great.
Yeah.
Like your voice sounds amazing.
So it starts in the bathroom.
In the bathroom, I mean, that's how it works, and that's how the process has been so far. And I think it's been successful. I'm not changing that for a minute. My bathroom remains the place that I take care of with utmost care.
I need to eat more spicy stuff. But that aside.
Bathroom like in the shower.
Oh, you meant the shower?
Yes. With the steam and everything, it makes everything sound so good.
Yeah.
We got new stickers, people. Keep an eye out.
Well, I have a question for you. There's a lot of Kenyan artists who just release singles. Are you working towards an album? Do you have an album already and you're releasing singles off of that? Or are you just going with the flow and seeing where it goes?
The plan is to put together an album. So, of course, being a new artist, first you've got to release singles for people to get to know you. If I came out boom with an album, they're like, what's that? So I'm giving them a flavor of who I am. And then some of these songs will now be selected and put in an album with other songs that you have not heard yet.
Okay.
So that's the plan.
All right.
How do you feel about the feedback that you feel like you've been getting from this series of singles?
I mean, it's been really amazing. And the scariest thing is moving from the person who plays the music to the person singing the music was very scary at first. But the fact that they embraced it and they were like, oh, okay, you can do this. The first single, they all came running to see, okay, can she do this?
Right.
Then after that, they were like, is she just doing this as a one-hit wonder kind of thing? But right now, having released Rescue just yesterday, the feedback is off the chains. I mean, I am so blown away. I'm so thankful. I can't. It's a guy up there.
So tell us a little bit about Rescue. How is this? What is the single? What does it stem from? We know it came from the bathroom, but what came through you in the bathroom?
Okay, so before we got into the bathroom, of course, there was just, how you think about your life, how you think about where you've come from, where you are now, moments of distress and stress. And I think that particular moment when I was working on this song was a Thanksgiving kind of song for me. So that's where the basis of Rescue is, to say, God, you've brought me from so far. You give me so much. Even when I think I don't have, actually I have. And it's a song that I wanted people to connect in that kind of a sense, to say, even when you think you have everything, you could be very miserable. And when you feel like you don't have anything, you could be so much happier if you just but thank God for it. And that's it. So it's a really conscious kind of song, I'd say. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in the era of the big booty. You know what I'm saying?
Are we? Embrace.
And I know you are not ashamed of speaking of being a plus-size woman and whatnot.
Yeah.
Does that because I feel like the Western world is kind of starting to affect image in Africa?
Starting, it
has
been. I mean, let me put it to you this way. When I got into the media industry, the first question I was asked, and this is behind a mic, was, "Oh my God, how can you be behind a mic and you're big?" And I was like, "What? You
What
can't?
does-
What?
What does that have to do with anything? What's the correlation
I know, and you
here?
can imagine the kind of hits it took, and I was like, "Yo." At first, I felt like I should pull back. I won't go out. And I was like.
Good.
Who are you?
Good.
Who are you? This is me. Take it or leave it. If you don't like what you see, close your eyes.
You heard her.
Boom. Close
No,
your
but also
eyes.
because I think really it's a small-minded approach that
Of
people are just
course.
locked into. And then if you think, I mean, Aretha Franklin, everything from Aretha Franklin up to Adele, I mean, it's like no one cares.
Right.
Not really.
It's
We
about
all
what
know that
you're
music is
doing.
beyond that.
And it's about what you can do. I mean, if you're delivering something that connects with people, you will not even be able to see the rest of the things. It's what it is you came there for. And if you came there for my voice, you will get that. If you like that, you will stay. So all these other small things, you gotta push them away and remember why you are there. I think that's just like the biggest thing I love that I realized a long time ago, and I could tell myself, you're gonna do this. Put your mind to it, do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another question.
Yeah.
Because you are in the radio industry and you get to listen to a lot of music, you get to know about what your listeners are requesting and what they're drawn to. Does that inform your music choices in terms of the sound that you're putting out, or are you just doing what you want?
Good question.
I think for me, I've been doing a lot of a mix of it because I gave my baby was directly to my audience I already had because I wanted to pull them into my world. Then I've given them two other songs, I'm Okay and Gito, which is a taste of just who I am. And I'd say Rescue still has a lot of a very Kenyan feel, a very targeted to that market. So I realized that I have to blend it. Yeah, with the experience I've learned of seeing what happens in the music scene, you need to blend it a little bit to capture them, especially when you already have an audience and they'll judge you based on what they know
Gotcha.
you for.
Right.
Yeah. So
K1. Yo. I have a swali for you. Are you ready for it?
Question.
You said nothing, man.
Tell me what you think about
Kaleche
me.
is a rare piece. You better ask her something, man.
Yeah. You know, I was giving her time to just say what she needs to
Oh,
say.
Being a gentleman.
You know, I'm just being a gentleman. You know, chivalry apparently is extinct. I'm just trying to
okay,
bring
well,
the
just tell them
dinosaurs
that we
back.
hang out all the time. It will, you know.
Oh,
just
that's
finish
what's
that
going
story.
on.
Finish that story. Just tell them the truth,
She's
man.
my person. She's my
You know what I
peeps.
mean? So, you know.
That's how we do all
He
day.
be asking me all these questions all the time. Outside.
But wait, though. Actually, you just made me think of something.
Go.
How important is the relationship between a DJ and an artist?
That's like the most important relationship. Having managed DJs before in my career, I'd say that you need to know who they are. You need to make sure that they understand where you're coming from with your music, and that they too get to listen to maybe samples of work that you're doing before you even put it out, just so that they tell you this is where the industry is going now, this is what is happening. So yes, you do need to keep them pretty close.
Do we get to look forward to any shows that you have? Any live you? Any you on stage soon?
We're about to probably put one together as the Midnight Hump show, and you know.
You heard it. She announced it. She announced it.
I mean, I think I'm now ready to put together shows because again, you want to be able to have enough of your own music to combine with other favorites to give a good show. I don't believe a show should be less than an hour. I don't believe that there should be less than a band on that stage. So for me, I needed to have the music that is delivered by a band in a way that you can say I'm putting together a good show. I love music. Music is my life. So I have to be able to back that up and be authentic as a musician.
Are there any Kenyan artists, musicians that you would particularly love to collab with or put on a bill that you would be with? I would love to know like who your,
if
who
I
your
say
vibe,
that, I'll be
your
giving
crew
it
is.
away. I can't tell you because the
Alright.
people I'd love to work with, I'm kind of like in the process of working
Cool.
with.
Okay.
So
That's fantastic. We'll look
great.
forward
maybe
to
I'll
that.
come back and tell you about it when
Yeah,
it happens.
please.
So yeah.
Awesome.
Hey. I need to know those names. You know what I'm saying?
I know he's gonna be on you. I'm ready to wait, but can't
It's all
Midnight Hump, man. We say it like it is. But
hope you
we
can
have
get it
Q
out.
Point coming up, but I would like Kaleche to introduce her video right now that will transition us into the DJ School of Music that's coming up next. Kaleche, please.
Okay, so right now, y'all need to get in on lockdown. Midnight Hump show is going live for the first time with Rescue. It's a lyric video. Check it out. Produced by RK, by yours truly, Kaleche.
Fungua roho wacha nikwambie we, kinachokuuma we, kinachokusumbua we. So you've been living your life without him there, without a thank you prayer. Now you're living a nightmare. Alikupa hali, alikupa mali, na alikujali. Wauliza nani? Alikupa hali, alikupa mali, na alikujali. Wauliza nani? Mashida zote zilizokuzunguka we, zitakuumiza we, zitakumaliza we. See, all that you've got to do is let him in, and he will set you free from your misery. Atakupa hali, atakupa mali, na atakujali. Wauliza nani? Atakupa hali, atakupa mali, na atakujali. Wauliza nani? Ile nyumba, zile kazi, familia, mpe shukrani. Ile gari na uhai, yale mapenzi, mpe shukrani. Matuko maku onde, mama kwa masia, tungangai mobea, and he will rescue you. Matuko maku onde, mama kwa masia, tungangai mobea, and he will rescue you. 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 He will rescue you.
Rescue, collect your mumo. Hey, okay. I like how she vibed out with the lyric videos and
yeah, I like the video. It looked nice.
that was quite tight, man. Shout out to RK again and Kalechi. We wish you all the best. You're always welcome at the Good House. Make sure you keep us in the loop with that music, man. Now, K1, what I was trying to tell you, this segment,
Yo.
it's a brand new segment. It's called Q Point.
Wait a minute, it's not that brand new anymore.
Relatively new.
We've been here for a little bit.
I know, cases like, anyway, I don't even want to introduce you. K1, what I was saying, huh?
Yeah.
It's about DJs. So I know earlier on you were telling me you were having some issues with the old school pioneers.
Yeah. So this is a bit embarrassing. So I'm that guy who's kind of like just trying to figure things out as we go on.
Yeah.
Okay. So the old school pioneers, because I didn't use, I'm more of a recent DJ, so I've been more controller type, and there's just a whole lot of stuff going on here. That's just it's throwing me off here every now and then. I'm just doing well under pressure.
That's good.
So far, so good.
Right. It's good. It's good that you're having problems. Not that
We
you're,
didn't
but
even
it's good
notice.
you're having problems
Yeah.
because sat in here right now about what 4 No, actually, I'll say three first of all, of the top DJs in the country, if not the continent, and I want them to introduce themselves. Although you're already known, but yeah.
Back again, DJ Case. Glad to be here.
Yep, Fuzak here, and
Mate, you can take it slow. You need to check. Who are you? Fuzak from where? You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure. Hopefully, guys have been watching. The past couple of shows. But yeah, man, Fuzak, Nairobi,
That's right.
London, India, everywhere else.
Yeah,
international.
That's right. Fuzak in the house, and we know you too, bro.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Good to be back. Yeah. My name's David, LA Dave. Yeah, good to be back on this new segment, Q Point.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bruh, only because I just heard it again, and I never even got this story. LA Dave, strictly just because you were in LA before?
No. So check this out. Yeah, a lot of people, every time I go out, they ask me that question. Basically, I moved here, right?
Yeah.
And when I started practicing, and when it got serious with the music thing, I met these guys. I met Fuzak and Frankie B. Shout out to him. And all of a sudden, they didn't call me by my first name, which was David. They started calling me LA.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So you guys coined it?
We came up with LA Dave.
He owes you some money.
Yeah. So the time when it was like to get my presence on social media when that happened, which I didn't want, but you kind of got to these days. I was like, what's my name gonna be on the page?
Yeah.
So these guys were like, obviously LA Dave.
Put it down.
But yeah, I was like, all right, cool. And it kind of stuck. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't even choose my own name, but I'm happy. It stuck, yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's dope.
Yeah.
Case, I want to ask about your name now. Since we're on names.
By the way,
where did your name come
Case.
from?
See, I was playing Xbox one day. No, literally, and it's like my gamer tag back then was the King Ace. And I kind of just shortened it into Case. And then guys came up to me, it's like, Case, that's like Kenyan Ace, right? I'm like, yeah.
You got it.
All right then, there we go.
That
And
works.
of course, my name is also like Kevin, so Kevin.
It works
Case.
like that.
It kind of just, there's a lot of fusions and interpretations that guys can
see
use.
that.
But at the end of the day, name's a name. It just, it works.
stuck.
Yeah.
Bruv, real quick, little history on Fuzak. Fuzak is not even
I
like
don't
in
even know this
relation.
one.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
this is.
everyone called me AK before.
Yeah.
Name's Akash. And then there's one night, random word, good night out. We're like, Fuz. And one of my boys was like, hey, Fuzak.
Fuzak.
Ping, 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 ping.
Like light bulb over the head.
And it stuck, so a bit like Case, just brought it together.
Nice.
Yeah.
K1, do you have one of those alter ego monikers?
Yeah, I really want a deep story.
You I was in Madagascar. And,
So there's this one time, one of these islands off the coast of Indonesia, I think.
yeah.
And so I went now.
You both- I was actually into that one already.
I was about to go all the way with that story. Pretty much K1 has. These guys laughing. Pretty much K1 has been my nickname for the longest time. How the DJ name has sort of stuck as DJ One Time, which is DJ One Time for your man.
Okay.
So the story is when I was coming up with my Twitter handle, I got on Twitter a bit late. I was one of those late bloomers, and I wanted something with K1, but then that was taken. All the variations of it were taken. So I was like, okay, let me keep the one. So what can I do with the one? And I tried a few other combinations, and then One Time was, one TYM, and it wasn't taken. And I was like, okay, One Time, and because I love music, in my head I was like, yo, One Time, Two Time.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's keep the handle. And then when I started doing this DJing thing, I would post some of my links to my Mixcloud account on my Twitter, and guys were like, okay, we don't know who this guy is, but it's K1, but then
it's One Time.
It's One Time.
That's
so it became
fly.
DJ One Time.
That's cool. Yeah. I like that little history. All right, cute
So
point,
it just
though.
happened, I guess, to all of us, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
It just happens, man.
Yeah,
But yo, it being Q Point, what I really want to know is how is this DJ competition going?
It's going good. I have a little update. We have some guys who've been submitting already.
Nice.
Been going on the page. Yeah, we've got, I think, about 4 mixes up there already. So we've reposted them on the page. So again, guys, post your mix on Mixcloud. Tag What's Good Live. We'll find it on the tag search and we'll repost it. So there's some guys that are ready. And the guys who have your mixes posted, make sure that you get that stuff played. Because again, the top 10, we're going to listen to them and then we're going to choose who's going to come stand right here and do their own thing.
Nice.
So yeah, it's starting to pick up some good traction. Like,
That's
I'm real
awesome.
pleased.
That's awesome. DJ competition, we're waiting for that, and I want to pick LA Dave's brain a little bit, bro. I know one thing about you. Like even way back, the first time I came to your place and I saw your setup and stuff. I know you don't mess around with stuff. Firstly, the hardware. You do not mess around. So, how important? I mean, what's it been like for you to come from wherever you've played, whether it's in the States or whether it's in Europe, to come into Nairobi, Africa, and I wouldn't say the equipment's at par, but what has that been like? Was it like shocking at first, or was it like, all right, it's whatever?
Seeing the setups here.
The different setups in clubs that you've come across.
No, I would put it this way: the setups are more universal. Each club worldwide has a club standard, whether it be 2 Pioneer CDJs. Doesn't matter what model. These are 1000 Mark IIIs. You have the new ones, the 2000 Nexuses.
Yeah.
It's usually the mixer variation. You have that Pioneer, Allen, and Heath, whatever that is. No, the equipment's been there. That's no problem. The problem here is, my friend, is the sound.
The sound.
100%.
I'm in a club, most of them. I don't want to waste time and list them all, but you can't hear anything. You're not hearing a dynamic range. Frequencies aren't split properly. Amplifiers,
Catching fire.
By the way.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Actually, can you believe, this is not even a lie. I got booked to play at Treehouse a couple months back. We set the mid-range tops in the back on fire. They were smoking.
Wow.
And
I've set bases on fire
I don't want to, I don't want to be the one to blow the bubble here, but what happened was the DJs before me, they were playing a little too loud.
Okay.
By the time I got on, the threshold was, and I looked at the amp, I looked at the EQ and everything, and it was just
fine.
No, it sent the signal in safety mode when the red light comes on, and then we tried to turn it off, cool it down, turn it back on again. It was blown.
It was blown.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then I looked. Then I look up because we were playing at the top. The booth at the top. The stage wasn't set below. So I look at the back, and can you believe it or not, the speakers are smoking.
That's crazy.
And the funniest part was the sound engineer was right next to the speaker, facing us.
Oh my God, they're smoking.
He couldn't even.
It's like it's normal.
You never
It's
seen
normal.
that before.
No, man,
He didn't even notice until.
It's a new system.
Unbelievable.
Speaker and smoke machine combo.
So
You see that right there?
my advice
Two in
is
one.
the one thing I wanted to say on this show is, if you're a club owner tuned in right now, if you're a promoter that has influence into like what the establishment buys or anything, please can you guys invest in sound first,
Proper sound.
100%.
and take it from there, because that is key
That's
to
key.
any club in the world is sound.
That's dope, man. I mean, like, now that you mention that, it's got me wondering, how important is the science behind actually just being a DJ? Because some people be like, all you do is pick beats and get paid, which is so stupid, right?
I don't.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that's why I want to know, like, I don't know, maybe we can start with cases. Like, how important is it to actually know the back end of stuff before you get to the fancy, like, tits in your face? How important?
You see, the thing is, and I've had this discussion with a lot of DJs.
Yeah.
A lot of people, when they see you being a successful DJ, they see you on stage, they see you walk into the club, they see you get on stage, they see you do your set, they see you get off, have your fun, and go home. And they think that's what a DJ is. This guy one day got called up, and this is what it is. I'm not even gonna go about all the meetings and the hustles and the runarounds that you have to do to get gigs.
Yeah.
But just from the musical perspective that you were talking about before, like, song selection, I mean, crowd science alone, you need a master. How to work your equipment and how to, get everything technically right to the point where it's second nature to get everything going.
Yeah.
That's hours on hours, but guys don't, I mean,
They're not willing to put that work.
being it's the thing about being a DJ is it's both a technical job,
Yeah.
because you need to know all the technical aspects, and it's a really social job as well,
Yeah.
because you need to understand people and stuff as well.
That's crazy. And actually, because Fuzak, I know now, definitely as you're growing, be distinctive and stuff, the back end you're really getting to learn now is the business.
Yeah.
And what's that been like for you to be out there now, like fishing around?
I think the main reason why I'm enjoying Be Distinctive as much is because we get the sound we want.
Yeah.
We make sure it's perfect. Because I mean, we've pushed out the middlemen and we're organizing our own gigs.
Yeah.
'Cause this is how we like it. If no one else in Kenya can do it and we know how we want it, let's believe in ourselves and do it. And I mean, Juniper Massive, you know, me and Dave, we got in there, got good sound, and that was why.
Yeah.
Because we were there at 12 setting up the sound.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10, yeah.
10.
You know, and like doing it ourselves, because we know if we do it ourselves, it's amazing. And then
Then
the
it's
business
proper.
side, okay, it comes and it, you know, it goes. It
Yeah.
depends
That's
where you
the
are.
thing, man.
But it's, I think for me, it's setting up our own sound and making sure,
Uh-huh.
you know, I'm comfortable playing here because I've done it.
Right.
Because
I
we
hate-
can't trust anyone here,
I hate
man.
playing on sound that
On
doesn't
that
sound
Yeah.
the way I envision.
Yeah.
And especially with the genre that you're playing and the way it's EQ'd. If it's not quite there, I don't enjoy myself as an artist playing my music on a system that, you know, the people who are there who have come for the party, they're not gonna appreciate
Yeah.
the music as such as if it was good sound.
And you know what the thing about that is as well that I've come to realize is that we know about that because we're more in tune with the music, but I feel that the local average Kenyan crowd,
they don't care.
They're used to the substandard that we've been given for so long.
Yeah.
True, 100%.
So for them, they don't even notice the difference.
Yeah, they're just happy to be
or
out.
rather,
Like,
if it's
turn
like
up.
if it's a lower quality, they're like okay. But when they start recognizing and understanding better quality sound,
Education.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of up to us as DJs and you too as a DJ to kind of go out there and you know
do your research
because it's gonna take a while. I mean, I've seen it the last few years. It's gonna take a while before we're up to that standard. But
There's only a
yeah.
few systems worth mentioning that do a good job here.
Yeah, please do, man.
No, I mean it's different companies that you know provide sound, and the actual sound is good. No, but you know,
Yeah.
You don't
MIS
wanna,
have
you're
been
not gonna
holding us
mention.
down.
Please do mention
MIS,
these guys.
Jazz and guys,
Yeah?
they've been holding us down.
jazz,
With the sound.
Yeah,
that-
really good sound,
yeah.
really good tech, helping
Okay.
us out.
You know, for an intimate crowd, fantastic
Yeah.
setup, fantastic dynamic range on the speakers. We at Temple, we use Turbo Sound, which is used to be a sister company of Function One, which are the best speakers in the world.
Yeah.
Problem that we're having currently, though, is amplification. So we are even looking as a team right now in purchasing a system. That's the end goal. And we believe that if we can do that, we can achieve, you know, better nights.
Yeah.
and see, that's the next step. If you don't like what's out there, you go do it yourself,
Buy it.
right? You
Buy it.
go make
Yeah.
that
Go
change.
buy it.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of money, but
It
we're
is,
trying.
but
We're trying.
Yeah,
We're trying.
and props for that. Like
Yeah.
really, you're making, you know, you're growing that scene, you're growing that industry, you're making it better actively.
Yeah.
That's and actually that brings me to the next question I was gonna ask is like each of you represent different genres of music, I guess, of sound, and you've each been very successful in what you're doing. So it's like Nairobi's a pretty small market, but each of you've been able to find success within it. So it's like, what makes the Nairobi people tick? How have you guys like? I'm sure the same person has been to your gig. I don't know, K1. When was your last gig?
My last gig.
I'm just hating, bro. I'm just
yeah. I'll tell you what my last gig was.
Yeah.
It's 2 weeks ago.
Damn.
Hip Hop Rhapsody.
He's got the
at,
facts.
at Ebony. Yeah,
Nice.
And this week again,
and
hey,
tomorrow
hey.
again, come through Ebony, the Ebony Lounge. I'll be playing Hip Hop Rhapsody once again.
Damn.
I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
Okay.
Actually.
So I mean, like, yeah, what do you guys think makes the Nairobi
Bam.
people tick? How do you throw?
There's
a
no
dope party like
formula.
that? There's no formula.
I would say this. I mean, okay, what makes them tick?
Yeah, like-
Well, in my story, my experience. The first residency I landed was at Sankara at the rooftop. I held that for about 7 months on
Yeah.
Saturdays from 8 to 12, and there I got to play the stuff I really like. The you know, the very like deeper sounds, the obscure stuff, you know, and you know, it caught on and people started liking it. I've never collected more business cards than at Sankara.
Yeah.
And I think when that ended, I continued, you know, playing, you know, these other events
Yeah.
and getting booked. And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it was a good experience. And, you know, the way people, it's education. It's you playing the music that gets people ticked off, that sets off that, you know, like bubble.
You just can't stop.
I think, yeah, because you can either play what people like or what people hear for the first time and like. So, you know, it's amazing. And I think, I mean, just to interrupt you guys quickly though.
No, go for it, bro.
It's why I respect Dave so much for that, because he's playing, I mean, a few amazing Afro sets as well as at our gigs, and you know,
Yeah.
with the new label coming out as well, Stay Grounded, which is, in my opinion, the first eclectic label that's been set up in Kenya.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, educating people,
That's very
getting more people there. And that, grounded music, there it is.
Yeah. Dude, real quick, I mean, I know we might have to wrap this up in a bit, but please tell us about grounded music.
Okay, real quick. I'm going to be very quick. Grounded Music, I decided to sign a distribution agreement to set up my own label. Grounded Music, basically, it's a platform. It's a fresh and vibrant creative space which seeks to give artists an opportunity to release music without depending on big labels. The genre that we are planning on releasing, I have the 2 first releases already set.
Yeah.
Very, very deep. You're just gonna have to hear it. It's
like deep tech minimal.
It's for
deep tech minimal.
Yeah, it's for a specific scene.
Okay.
It's not for everyone, but
It's
you
for
know,
like
if you
a
like
niche.
it,
Yeah.
it's a niche. And yeah,
Is it on your page? People will be able to find out more about it.
We're
as the
launching.
time
We're
goes?
launching soon.
So then,
soon.
As an upcoming producer DJ, how do I get involved in grounded music?
Okay, basically, we have the email, which is groundedrecords at
Yeah.
gmail.com.
Take that down.
The promos you can send us, and we require 2 full tracks, either a WAV or 320, sent either in our inbox when the Facebook page launches or on our SoundCloud in the Dropbox.
Nice.
Now, if that meets the criteria of what we want to release, you'll be answered to.
Nice.
And,
That's a good look.
Yeah, folks. I mean, there you have it. Besides, of course, from the ongoing DJ competition, What's Good Live, which Case has told you about, Fuzak has told you about, Grounded Music, founded by LA Dave, who's in the building right now. And bro, thanks so much for coming out.
Thanks a lot,
thank
bro.
you.
When's the next party you're gonna be playing at?
Can we know?
Yeah.
You wanna let people? Oh, is it?
No. I had to ask. This is also so much going on. We're playing June 12th. We're back at Swahili Beach.
Okay.
Shout out to them. They're fantastic. Can't wait. Super vibe. Ciroc launch party. They're launching the pineapple flavor.
Nice.
We're gonna be there playing, and it's gonna be even, I think, bigger than this one that we just played.
Nice.
I think the images. Yeah, I just want to. I mean, since it's up. I run a show on Hoxton FM. Shout out to Dan, and he's the boss over there. I do a monthly show every second Saturday of the month. It's 2 hours. I usually have a guest mix. This one was D Malice, owner of DM Recordings, Afro House, Deep House. He's played alongside many big guys. He's actually debuting at, I think, is it South? What's the big festival? Southport?
SW4? Was it?
SW?
Southwest? Yeah.
Is it
South
Southwest?
by
Yeah.
Southwest?
It's Southwest.
Yeah.
No, SXXW or something.
Something, I
There's
don't know.
an S in there. There's
Yeah,
one
yeah,
S in there.
There's
something, but
It's a festival.
This was one of the biggest guest mixes I had, and it was. This is on my SoundCloud page, so check it out if you
That's
like.
tight.
Yeah.
All right, for sure,
Yeah.
man. You okay? One, I know in relation to Hip Hop Rhapsody and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know that Yasin Bey, aka Mr. Mos Def, is coming down.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
influence.
Yes, indeed. I'm too excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, well,
Ready.
I'm excited too, and
same.
good people. What I want to let you guys know is when this does happen on the 28th of May, a day before that, we're looking to have call it a roundtable, call it an artist talkback, where basically we get to sit down, a bunch of artists who will be selected. Well, not really selected, but they've been working, so we see them. And we're just gonna have a little talk as artists and see what's happening, bridging the gap between West, East, Central, whatever you want to call it.
South.
South as well. How could I forget the South? So to all the fans over there, the people who watch, the viewers of the Midnight Hump Show, you get the first call out where we say the people that give us the most, basically activity on social media. Shout out, comment on pictures, whatever it is, post about the Yasin Bey performance on the 28th. You stand a chance to win tickets, and these tickets go for 5K, huh? So you stand a chance to win some tickets and actually get to be there, as well as get to be a member of the audience of the roundtable that's happening on the 27th. So I'm sure K1 will be there.
Man, if it's gonna be anything like the what's it called, Talib Kweli show, it's gonna be popping. Like that show was madness.
I'm excited.
Were you there? Were you there for Talib?
Yeah, I was there for Talib. I can't be there for this one, but it's gonna.
Don't feel bad, because you know what, I want us to transit with a video, but it was an event that you were actually at, which is Dubwise Kenya.
Yeah, that was real good. That was real nice.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was good. Just watch. You'll see.
Dubwise Kenya,
That was at
folks.
Sarkasi.
Check it out. Yeah.
Sarakasi Dome.
My name is Marion van Dijk. I'm also known as Mama Sarakazi, and you're here at the Sarakazi Dome. So the Sarakazi Dome is not only a place for training, it's also a place for performance, and that's what we do.
Well, jam it. I wanna jam it with you. Well, jam it, and I hope you like jamming.
Yes, haya mtapatapa hapa adu music na Sheng adu na Kilami, yeah, all over international music, that's what me do. Blessed love, always jiamini manze, yeah man.
There is a victory in my garden, a big tree in my garden.
And joining us now is none other than DJ K Saucio, the one and only African Mzungu. Wagwan, tell us where we at and what's going on.
We're at the Sarakazi Dome here for Dubwise Jamaica. Big show, big things, you know, ZJ Henna was on before. And of course, we're waiting for Yardcore and Micah Shamaya to take over and just do some crazy stuff.
In my garden, there is a big tree in my garden. It was already 100 years old when I'm born. Already 100 years old when I'm born. The big tree.
I'll see you, Wagwan people, party people. Woo. This is the party calendar. Wagwan massive. Yeah, so what y'all just saw was the Dubwise Jamaica in Kenya event. Me and my homie Charlie Slim were there. You
Yeah,
know.
man. Yeah, good vibes. DJ Case was there. We heard Yadko and Shemaya all the way from Jamaica, who came through and of course killed it kama kawa.
Kenya kuna warasta.
I saw promos for that show from
You did?
some guys in Jamaica. Like they sent in their videos and they spoke, but I couldn't understand what they were saying.
Because actually Yadko is Chronix
Yeah,
DJ.
he's Chronix DJ.
Yeah, so I also saw a video from Chronix hyping
Okay.
it up.
Also, shout out to the organizers, shout out to Sarakazi Dome, and shout out to Ras Sambu for making this happen. And I hear Chronix is on the way.
Yeah, for sure. But before you even talk about that, let them know where we at, man.
Kama kawa hii ni party calendar, mi ni Gishuru James, au sio?
And I'm Charles Lim. Welcome to the show.
And I'm Alexis, aka the Wild Child.
And I'm P-Trizzy, baby.
Yeah.
P-Trizzy, baby.
So what's happening, man? What's happening?
P-Trizzy, baby, because the turn-up crew, au sio?
Finally, leo uko loli yote.
Yeah, we decided to balance the gender.
J, I see.
Hapa tunakuaga, yes.
Now we just need one more chile for the DJ over there. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, but we see
DJ
one
Ita,
time.
DJ
What?
For a female DJ. This is my
Your suggestion.
Just stop.
I will find myself out.
Yeah, I think we get on to what's happening. I'll see you.
Yeah, for
on to
sure.
the first event. It's a house party going down in Tigiri Lane. It's called No Survivors. No Survivors house party. Now, me, kabla niende event, niangalia list. Was attending. And if you go check out the attending people on this event, yeah, it's guaranteed to be a No Survivors party. And it's a UV party. So kama uko na anything in a glow in the dark, come through now, I'll see you.
Who's playing there? Do we know who's playing there?
Case plays everywhere. He'll be playing there. DJ Kome, he was on the show too. He'll be playing there. This will be my second UV party. Patricia, have you ever been?
I've never been to a UV party. So I don't, but I would imagine, you go in your neon clothes, white t-shirts, glow in the dark. Where exactly?
Or you just go with your birthday suit then with them neon colors on you.
Unajipaka rangi.
Yes, you just glow in the dark.
So what do they mean by no survivors? Like what happens at the party?
Like asubuhi. Are you for sure if you go back?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's that kind of party. Oh,
Tickets going for only 2K. We might have the organizers in studio next week to tell us more about it also, and see if we can get a few free tickets for guys out there.
Yeah, of course. And next up, there's something going down at the bus. It's actually a screening of the Egyptian film Yakubian Building. If my homie Manadem Kefa keeps will put it up, yeah.
But the bus, they've been doing things.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
There you
that
go.
is, yeah, it's a film screening. But later on, there will be a massive after party hosted by Noise on Demand,
Shout out.
featuring Soulful House, my tribal Afro House, and entries just 500 sock too.
Yeah, I gotta send some shout outs to NOD, Noise on Demand. They throw some sick events. I've attended a few of the events.
I'm seeing all the music is just house, house, but it's at the bus, right? On the bus.
Shout out to Easy Taxi.
For sure. I'll see 'em. Yeah,
Kuokolea
tunafikaga huko.
watu.
Hizo makupon.
So away from Easy Taxi, we have Clan Collective Nairobi presenting Afrobeats on the 23rd of May at Aqua Blue. One club, 2 floors of music, and it's going to be big. Why? Because we have DJs and drummers coming in. We have DJ DD, DJ Ceci, DJ Star Lion, DJ Panic, and on the drummer side we have Japolo, James Canigro, Abraham Otieno. So Charles Lim was telling me this thing is free. So how now?
Yeah, this is the kitu ni bure.
Yeah.
Alafu shout out to the people playing. Shout out to Nzech. He's been on the show too. Mose the drummist. All these guys will be there. Na maliama jamaa wako ni that African tune, African tribal.
I almost asked James, did you start drumming? You didn't let us know.
Mimi si tu kaningri.
Sawa, James Gishuru.
Tukiondokea hii story.
Yeah.
Kuna Santuri Society Sessions. Santuri, mnatambua Santuri? Santuri walikuwa, they played at Sondeka Festival. Yeah, so they have an event coming up on May 15th. Tickets going for 500, and guess it's iko wapi?
Where?
Yeah, it will be at the bus.
The bus
At
again.
the bus again.
These guys are so cool.
Have you been there?
I've been to the bus. It's a nice red double-decker bus, and it's pretty cool. It's a cool vibe, cool people. You
But
know.
me, I think they need more space though.
They need a bigger bus.
They need more buses.
More buses to come through.
No, but the bus is there, but there's a lot of space outside. You know, you just chill. Unaingia kwa bus. Kuna watu wanaenda nyuma ya bus. Pia
Chini ya
wana-
basi. Kuna is there some
Chini ya
space
basi.
chini ya basi?
Funky vibe.
No.
Wakenya wanna get creative because I remember there's a time we went to Mirema and there's a chopper, an antique chopper, like a World War something chopper. You go to there, yeah, people just get in, have drinks in there. The seats are there, so some guys sleep in there too. Yeah.
Watch out for the What's Good live party. We're gonna be more creative. Kama kawa. And of course, the next party, I'm gonna ask for some help to pronounce this. Patricia,
Yebo.
there's a word coming here.
Right. This is the. So what is happening here is that it's the Schlot happening at the Treehouse next Tuesday. I don't know if you got me, but it's because sometimes I talk fast. But it's the happening next Tuesday at Treehouse, and it's these German DJs who are coming in, courtesy of the German Institute.
Yeah, of course. I see on the playlist we'll have DJ Greg, just a band, Alai K, and the entry is just 5 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a really cool one because anywhere that just a band are.
I saw them on Sway.
You saw them
Sway in the morning. Yeah, they were on Sway in the morning.
Nice.
Sway.
Making
got
moves.
the answers.
Yeah, they're also jamming. What's her name? Angelique Kidjo kind of just lost it and jumped on stage. Danced with them, yeah.
Nice,
awesome.
man.
Making moves. Talking about parties. Can our DJ tell us?
Yeah.
Ni wapi tunaweza kupata?
Mimi, Utani Pada, Huko Palikuna Bash.
Hakuna Matata.
Anyway, I'm more of a since I'm still fresh on the DJ scene.
Yeah.
I'm more of a gig DJ. I don't really have regular residency, DJing gigs, but more like a when there's a gig, then people will be like, oh yeah, we know K1's style. Let's get
But
him.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you not playing at Ebony?
Yeah, that's it happens. It's on and off. It's not like a
Nairobi-
regular.
like hip hop
When?
Rhapsody
Rhapsody.
at Ebony in Nairobi.
I can't manage your lingo.
You are talented, but you're not
it's a bit
telling
of a
us
challenge.
to come see you.
Well, yes, I said this earlier actually when the DJs were here. I'm going to do a gig tomorrow, Hip Hop Rhapsody at Ebony Lounge.
Right.
This is a weekly gig. It happens every Thursday, and I actually played it two weeks ago. I've been asked to play again tomorrow. Feel free to come through. It's not every week that I do that, but every now and then.
For sure. The Party Camp crew will be there.
There was one more event that we haven't talked about, but this is a
Me too.
daily event, right? It's been happening. It started this week. And, just because of all the stuff that's been going on with the rains and the floods, there's a daily pool party at midnight, every night in Kileleshwa at the junction where the Shell petrol station is. So, if you're free at about midnight, just go with your people. There's lots of water, lots of fun. You can dress in whatever you want, swimming. There's lots of DJs. Piera, she's pretty hot on the decks and in person. Like spin cycle DJs. And all these people are performing there every night. Like you guys. And it's a free gig. So just come through. And, the rains will be there just to...
You can finally have your raft there.
Yeah, actually,
the
after
sponsor is Kidero and the Nairobi County government. So,
Actually, after we guys talked about the canoe story, some guys just hit What's Good Live up. They're called Canoe Worldwide. I don't think they were just selling canoes. So you grab your canoe and find us there.
People will be rolling in Salama. Did you all see, is it Brayside or Braybar?
Braybar's headmaster.
Yeah.
Also, Kes, Kes, he plays everywhere. Yeah, he's a known guy, the African Mzungu. So he'll be playing at a Memorial Weekend, Ladies Night Out. Happening on,
Does that mean we...
Nah, it's a ladies' night out.
Ladies' night out,
yeah,
but you go and then
the gents bring the ladies also.
Is it just me or does he look like Robin Thicke?
It's just you.
Like, look at his eyes.
Alexis.
No man, any ladies' night out. Just look. It's like he's gonna burst into song any minute. The African Mzungu from Kenya.
The more you can do, the most you can do is just a nod. Alexis.
Mbona mnaniuliza maswali mingi? Maoni baadaye.
DJ
Alright.
Terry the hippie. You know what? I went to high school with her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's amazing. I wish I could go for this show.
I know someone
Yeah, it
who-
looks like it's gonna be really killer.
Yeah, we also gotta have her here on the Midnight Hump show. So if you
Really?
have the connect, please let us know, man.
Fantastic.
let's
DJ
holla at her.
Aqua, the spin stress. What?
Yes, now let me take you guys back to Ebony. Yes,
Ebony.
Yasin
In
Bey,
Nairobi.
Most Def is coming through.
Definitely.
Yes, at Ebony. Also Bamboo will be playing on that day. He'll be performing. King Kaka will be performing too. Shout out to King Kaka. Amekuwa akimake moves out sio.
For sure.
It's all going down on the it's all going down on the 28th May. And because guys are saying it might get super packed, so they haven't confirmed the location. They might change it. Ndio mkijaa msibomoe stage au sio? So what you guys didn't know, we here at the What's Good Live, we are giving out tickets, 2 VIP tickets. All you gotta do, enter Facebook, like our page, comment, enter Twitter to retweet. Yani tukuonaone tu hapo kwa
What's the Twitter handle?
What's Good _live.
I'm doing all those things that you're asking me to do.
What's Good _live.
+1.
Yes. Tickets go for 5K. But we here, we are giving VIP.
Tickets for free.
Yeah, for free also.
Ni Twitter peke yake. What's about Instagram?
Sasa ndio nikontaka. Hiyo unajua sekta
That's where she
yako.
comes in. Of course, let them know real
So
quick.
guys, go log in to What's Good Live, no underscores. So log in, tukuoneone huko pia vile Steve amesema. Double tap hizo vitu, then unaweza come through. Sindio?
For real, anything going on, man?
Nah,
As
nah,
you-
nah.
as you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
follow.
yeah.
We have something going on.
What do you have?
How dare you ask?
Guess whose birthday it is? Charlie Slim.
Shout out to Charlie Slim.
Wagwan. Who's
It's
Charlie
your
Slim?
birthday.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's my birthday. All I want for my birthday is
Hiya.
where? Now, how? What we doing for my birthday tonight?
You
Sema
tell us.
unataka
What
nini?
do you want?
Shukran. We are
Your
going.
wish is our
Sema
I'm
command.
telling you what's
unataka
going to
nini?
happen.
What's happening?
DJ K1 is going to mash up his place.
For sure, man.
So,
After
yeah.
this.
So my pre-birthday party starts here on What's Good Live. So you better catch us here. Kuna kitu ingine.
And also keep it locked on Instagram. You'll know more on what will happen on Charlie Slim's birthday. So keep it locked.
Can I ask how old you're turning?
Old enough.
For what? For what?
For kitu yoyote ile ambayo it might be presented to the table. Yes, so thanks all for all the birthday wishes, man.
He means table dance.
Happy
So-
birthday to you.
Happy
Asante.
birthday.
Asante. Let's catch up after this.
Yeah,
Inakuaje?
yeah. So I think hizo ndio mapare ziko. Yes, we gonna be partying here. Tuna start bashia huyo mjamaa au sio? So I think guys mpaka next week au sio?
Yeah, that's it.
See you on
Yeah,
episode
it's such a great
22.
time.
It's been real. James Gishuru
It's
hapa.
been awesome.
Bang, bang.